buong pamilya.
Hi, ako ang voice-over ng commercial na to. Sabi nila gawin ko lang daw na natural. Paano ba yun? Siguro yung parang kape ko. Mark Cafe 5-in-1 plus 1 Coffee Mix. May sarap ng natural na pinagsama-samang herbal extracts tulad ng Agaricus blazimuril mushroom, Panax ginseng at spirulina na nakatutulong makapagpaboost ng ating immune system. Parang ganun ka natural siguro, no? Sige, magre-record na ako. Mark Cafe 5-in-1 plus 1 Coffee Mix. Ang sarap ng natural. Available in Southstar Drug, TGP The Generics Pharmacy, and at leading drugstores and supermarkets near you.
Ikaw, anong kwentong Mark Cafe mo?
Ako si Antonio Montero, 81 ngayon. Lopez Quezon, mahina na sa paglalakad. Nagkaroon ako ng lakad yan sa Mark Cafe. Hindi na ako ngayon makaramdam ng nakasang presyon. Kung nakikinig niyan po kayo, ay gumaya na rin kayo. Bumili kayo ng Mark Cafe. Napakaganda sa katawan.
Oh, magpapahuli ka pa ba? Simple na ng Mark Cafe. Ang sarap ng natural.
Kasangga at kalusugan. Kasangga at kalusugan.
Nagbabalik po tayo sa programang Kasangga at Kalusugan, mga kasangga. At sa pagkakataon ito, Kasangga ay dakuhan natin yung ilan pa sa mga outlets ng ating produktong Mark Cafe 5-in-1 plus 1 Coffee Mix. At syempre iba pa mga produkto ng Jmar Marketing. Ano po?
Okay, meron po tayo sa Dinalupihan, Bataan, sa bahagi po ng Red Weed Drugstore, Drug Mix Pharmacy, Silangan Pharmacy, sa bahagi po ng New Cabalan, Olongapo City, Isip Pharmacy, ABS Pharmacy, Olongapo City, Mabuhay Pharmacy, Pharma Healthcare Plus, Nabal Pharmacy, Farmacia Bernardo, Amato Drugstore, Sunny Pharmacy, ADLRVS Drugstore, AJ Drugstore, Amari 88 Drugstore, Medigreen Pharmacy, sa Subic, Zambales, sa butika natin na drugstore, Medicare Drugstore, San Antonio, Zambales, sa Well and Care Pharmacy, Right Stop Convenience Store, Adriano Pharmacy, One Right Stop Convenience Store, Farmacia Pascasio, sa Mint Health Pharmacy, sa Narciso Zambales po, Farmacia Esperanza, Farmacia Lutgarda, Mint Health Pharmacy, Lunel's Pharmacy, Ninos Drugstore at PLS Pharmacy. Sa San Felipe, Zambales po, butika natin at Limaños Drugstore.
Okay, sa bahagi po ng Kabangan, Zambales, mga kasangga, sa John James Pharmacy, Farmacia Milan, Caril's Pharmacy, sa Botolan, Zambales, sa Farmed Pharmacy, Stoneville Pharmacy, at sa Iba, Zambales, mga kasangga, sa Pharma Front Drugstore, butika natin, Ledas Pharmacy at Iba Pharmacy. Sa Palawig, Zambales, sa Lienz Pharmacy, Farmacia Milan, Trapsi Drugstore, at Farmacia LBN. Kung kayo po ay magagawid dyan sa may bahagi po ng Sinloc, Zambales, We Save Pharmacy, Monsalod Pharmacy at butika natin. Sa Candelaria, Zambales, set sa Cary Pharmacy, JL Drugstore, Candelaria Drugstore, Cell Pharmacy, at Kabuhayan natin Drugstore. Sa bahagi po ng Santa Cruz, Zambales, sa Farmacia natin at sa Rowes Pharmacy, mga kasangga. So, available po dyan ang ating mga produkto. Lalo tigit ito pong ating Mark Capsule Plus C, Herbal Food Supplement, Mark Cafe 5-in-1 plus 1 Coffee Mix, Mark Choco Mix, at itong ating Mark Stevia. Ganon din po, mga kasangga, yung ating pinakabagong Mark Shield Brand Disposable Mask, mga kasangga. So, mabibili po yan sa mga outlet natin dyan sa bahagi po ng Zambales. Okay, so maraming salamat, mga kasangga, sa inyo pong ginawang pagsubaybay ngayong araw na ito. Sa susunod na araw muli po tayo magkarinigan, mga kasangga. At sumayin niyo po ang inyong mga lingkod sa ngalan po ni Kasanggang Ingemar Camonias.
Ako po ang inyong kasanggang Zairine Viloria. Maraming salamat po at ingat tayo palagi.
Ito naman po si Kasanggang Ace Villapando. Hanggang sa muli, mga kasangga, pagpalain po tayo ng poong may kapal.
Kasangga at kalusugan. Kasangga at kalusugan.
Inyong narinig ang programang Kasangga at Kalusugan. Ito ay isang alternative health program para ipaalam ang kagandahan ng produktong herbal at unawain ang mga benepisyo nito sa ating kalusugan. May mga impormasyon at practical tips na makakatulong sa araw-araw na pamumuhay ng ating mga kasangga.
Ang kauna-unahang FM radio sa Camarines Norte, 100.5 DWEN-FM. Cool Radio. Mas pinalakas. Pinagsamang balita at musika. Hatid ng mga batikan at pinagkakatiwalaang news anchors sa Camarines Norte. 100.5 Cool Radio News FM. 100.5 Cool Radio News FM. Mula noon hanggang ngayon, nasa puso ang paglilingkod. Cool Radio News FM, ang tunay na number 1 sa mga Kamnorteño.
Time check, it's 3 minutes after 2 in the afternoon.
Bawat bata may tanong, ba't ganito, ba't ganon?
Sa pagtutulungan ng DWEN-FM, Cool Radio, Cool Wave Broadcast Incorporated at ng Department of Education, Camarines Norte, mapapakinggan sa impilang ito ang Paaralan sa Radyo.
Paaralan sa Radyo, isang pamamaraan upang matiyak.
Hello dear listeners, especially to our grade 6 learners. Welcome to another exciting episode of Paaralan sa Radyo, an interactive radio program which provides comprehensive and enjoyable learning experiences in English. We are very happy to be with you this afternoon as we guide and help you learn in these trying times. I am your host, Carmela Bodata from Camarines Norte National High School. Before we start our fun-filled lesson, please make sure that you are comfortable in your study area and free from any distractions. Check if you have your paper with you along with a pen so you can write the important information and follow our step-by-step discussion and activities. Please put your cell phones in silent mode so you can concentrate and grasp all the needed information in today's lesson. Are you ready? Great! Let's start! Our lesson for today will center on the discussion on how to present a coherent viewpoint in an essay format. You may interact with our discussion by sharing your ideas and answering questions through the comment box in our Facebook Live. You can watch our Facebook Live in our official Facebook page, which is the Paaralan sa Radyo DepEd Camarines Norte. You may also send in your messages through Facebook Messenger or through short messaging services or SMS via mobile phone number 09777-868033. Do you know how to write an essay? If not, don't worry. After our episode today, you will surely learn how to do so. Now, let us continue to enrich your knowledge in English subject, dear grade 6 learners. We are lucky to have with us this day Ma'am Nancy R. Maniago and Ma'am Maria Cristina N. Abante from Basod Central School. They will serve as our resource speakers in today's episode. Welcome to the program, Ma'am Cristina and Ma'am Nancy, and thank you for coming over.
Good afternoon, grade 6 learners of Camarines Norte. I am teacher Nancy R. Maniago from Basod Central School. I hope you all are always safe, healthy, and doing great as we continue to learn every day through our radio broadcast.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am teacher Maria Cristina Abante, also from Basod Central School. Today, we are here to help you understand the lesson on presenting a coherent viewpoints in an essay format. I do hope that you will listen attentively and pay attention to our today's lesson.
Hello, Teacher Christy. How are you today?
I'm doing great, Ma'am Nancy. I missed our live lesson last Monday. But anyway, I'm back, live and kicking. How about you, Ma'am? How's your day today?
I'm fine, Teacher Christy. Before we start our lesson for today, let us have some review on our previous lesson. In the first 3 radio episodes, we have learned about the components of a coherent report on differing viewpoints like topic sentence which states your point of view and supporting information or the reasons why you are agree or disagree with the viewpoint.
That is right, Ma'am Nancy. We also use the different expression to express opinion, like, in my opinion, I think, perhaps, in my point of view, maybe, I suppose, and other expressions.
That's correct, teacher. This time, my dear grade 6 learners, you will present your viewpoints in an essay format. But, first, let us define what an essay is. An essay is an analytic or interpretative literary composition usually dealing with its subject from a limited or personal point of view. Basically, an essay is a group of paragraphs written about a single topic and a central idea.
In short, ma'am, in essay we explain our idea or our point of view in paragraph form, right, Teacher Nancy?
That's right, ma'am. Actually, we all experience writing an essay, especially when our teacher asks to give our viewpoint or idea on a certain topic or issue. We also encounter this when we are taking examinations or tests.
Yes, that is true, Ma'am Nancy. And we as teachers, we use this type of question because essay items challenge our student to create a response rather than to simply select a response. We use them because essay have the potential to reveal students' abilities to reason, create, analyze, synthesize, and evaluate.
Absolutely correct. We have mentioned that essay is a group of paragraphs that explain an idea. So, it is about presentation of not only your ideas, but also the ideas you have acquired which prove that you understand the subject. Right, Teacher Christy?
Yes, Ma'am Nancy. In an essay, we present example and evidences that support our point of view. But how are we going to present or write our viewpoint in an essay format, ma'am?
Okay, Ma'am Christy. Presenting our viewpoint in an essay format may be overwhelming to many, and I know most of our grade 6 learners have the same question in their mind. How are we going to begin with our essay? Well, grade 6 pupils, please listen attentively. In presenting or expressing our viewpoint in an essay format, first, we have to keep in mind that a basic essay consists of 3 main parts, namely, the introduction, body, and conclusion. Again, the 3 main parts of an essay are introduction, body, and conclusion. Following this format will help you write and organize an essay. Also, as discussed from the previous week, planning is essential in writing. This is true in writing an essay. And one way of planning is to make an essay outline first.
Ma'am Nancy, why do we need to write an essay outline?
It is important to write an essay outline because, first, it will help you organize thoughts. When you research the data or your essay, you got tons of information that's hard to remember. Second, you'll understand the information flow and will be able to construct it accordingly. And lastly, it will help you not to miss anything while writing your essay because you'll have a ready manuscript of your paper. In short, An essay outline will make our work better and faster.
So, Ma'am Nancy, you are telling us that in presenting or expressing our viewpoint in an essay format, we must follow a structure. That is, we have to present it in a coherent set of ideas and in the order that makes sense to a reader. Right, Teacher Nancy?
Definitely right, Teacher Christy.
You have mentioned earlier, Ma'am Nancy, that the three main parts of an essays are introduction, body, and conclusion. Does it mean that essay has only 3 paragraphs?
Actually, Ma'am Christy, an essay must have at least 3 paragraphs. But a 5-paragraph essay is a common length of academic writing, according to ZMAC, year 2005.
Thank you, Ma'am Nancy. The most common length of essay is composed of 5 paragraphs. 1 paragraph for the introduction, 3 paragraphs for the body, and 1 paragraph for the conclusion.
That's right, ma'am. And now, let us discuss the basic parts of an essay and how are we going to present our ideas in each part. Remember, grade 6 learners, we have to make our essay organized in order that our readers to understand our viewpoint. Again, there are 3 basic parts of an essay. Part 1, which is the first paragraph, is called the introduction. Part 2 is the body. And part 3 is the conclusion. Each part has its own subparts, and knowing the subparts will really help you with regards to the flow of your essay.
Yes, Ma'am Nancy, that is true. It will be easy for you learners to present your viewpoints if you know the subparts because it will serve as your guide in writing. And also, it will not be hard for you to answer questions like, what should I write in the introduction? What information should I include in the body? Or, what should I write next? And more questions in your mind.
I agree with you, Ma'am Christy. So, let's go to the first paragraph. The introduction paragraph contains subparts such as hook or opener, background of the topic, and thesis statement. So, these are the 3 essential parts of your introductory paragraph. Next part is the body. The body paragraph is the part where you explain your thesis statement, give supporting details, present evidences, and samples. So, later, I will tell you the formula that you can follow in writing your thesis statement, and it is very easy. The last part is the conclusion. In the conclusion paragraph, first, you just have to summarize your key points and highlight the main point that you have explained in the body paragraph. Next is the restatement of your thesis. So here, you have to reword your thesis statement that you have put in your introduction. And lastly is the closing line. So, for example, you wrote a question in your hook or your introduction paragraph. In the closing line, you have to answer the question that you have posted in your introduction paragraph.
All right. Thank you, Ma'am Nancy, for that clear explanation for us on what is the content of each main part of the essay. So now, we are done on the basic parts and subparts of an essay. Let us continue our discussion by giving the step-by-step process of writing an essay. First step is to write down questions.
Teacher Christy, why do we need to write down questions?
Well, my dear grade 6 pupils, Writing down questions will narrow down the topic. We know that before writing, you have many thoughts and ideas in your mind, and you do not really know where and how to present your ideas clearly and in an organized way in your essay. Writing down questions will help you focus on just one aspect of the given topic. So, right after writing down all the questions you have in your mind, choose one question that you think you would like to focus on.
I think, Ma'am Christy, writing down question is very easy for our grade 6 learners. Let's have, for example, the given topic is all about social media. As we all know, social media is a very broad topic. So, we have to narrow it down by starting to write down questions related to social media. Let's say your first question is, what are the effects of social media to students?
That was a good question. Let me add another question. Let's say our number 2 question is, how does social media affect one's view about societal issues? And number 3 question is, how does social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok promote diversity? When we say diversity, we mean differences, race, belief, or preferences. So we have written down at least 3 questions, and we need to choose just one question to focus on, and also it is one way of narrowing down the topic.
Okay, Ma'am Christy. Let's say our pupils choose question number 1. What are the effects of social media to students? But of course, we still need to choose what kind of effects, whether positive or negative. So, let's say you choose and stick on the positive effects. Remember, grade 6 learners, one important consideration in choosing a question is that your question is something that you can expand and explore, and you can justify the question. A question that is searchable and justifiable.
So, Ma'am Nancy, based from your given statement, our final question would be, what are the positive effects of social media to students?
That's right, Ma'am Christy.
Step 2 is to write down the answer, of course. We need to brainstorm using graphic organizers. Graphic organizers are brainstorming techniques that will help you develop and connect ideas. So, we have a bunch of brainstorming graphic organizer, and you can search it on Google. But one of the easiest one is the mind map or the mind web.
That's correct, Ma'am Christy. Maybe our grade 6 listeners are ready with their pen and paper so that they can follow what we are discussing right now. So let's continue. Let's draw a mind map. In the mind map, we have a central circle, and inside the central circle, you need to write the main idea. So, in our example question, the main idea is the positive effects of social media. So, please write the main idea on the central circle. Then, you have to draw 3 circles surrounding the central circle. Can you follow, kids? Okay. Inside the surrounding circles, you need to write the ideas and concepts which are all related to your central idea. So, in here, you have to give 3 positive effects of social media.
I think, Ma'am Nancy, our grade 6 listeners have a lot of ideas and concepts to share on the positive effect of social media. Okay, learners, you can actively participate by sending your answers and messages on the chat box or message us on our cell phone number 0915-073-5036. We will wait for your answer as we have our short infomercial.
Kaibigan, alam mo na ba kung anong dapat gawin upang iwasan at sugpuin ang COVID-19? Ang COVID ay isang nakakahawang sakit na dulot ng bagong virus. Sumasama ito sa talsik ng laway kapag nagsalita, bumahing o umubo ang taong may COVID-19. Kapag ang droplets na ito ay naiwan sa mga madalas hawakan na bagay, maaari itong pumasok sa ating bibig, ilong o mata. Maaari tayong mahawa rito. Wala pang bakuna o gamot dito, kaya mahalagang maiwasan ito. Paano? Ganito. Takpan ang bibig at ilong tuwing babahing o uubo. Iwasang hawakan ng bibig, mata at ilong. Laging maghugas ng kamay gamit ang sabon at tubig sa loob ng 20 segundo. At tuyuin gamit ang malinis na tissue o tuwalya. Linisin ang mga bagay na palaging hinahawakan tulad ng mga doorknob at switch ng ilaw. Kumain ng balanse at masusustansyang pagkain. Matulog ng sapat, huwag magpupuyat. Stay home. Pero kung kailangang lumabas, magsuot ng face mask, siguruhing 1 metro ang layo sa ibang tao at magdala lagi ng alcohol o hand sanitizer. Sa wastong pag-iingat, ang virus hindi kakalat. COVID-19, kayang-kaya nating tapusin.
Isang paalala mula sa DOH, UNICEF, USAID at ng himpilang ito.
And we are back. You are still listening to our live broadcast of Paaralan sa Radyo. So this time, since we already received your responses, our dear listeners, Ma'am Nancy and Ma'am Christy will now read your responses about your ideas and concepts to share on the positive effects of social media. Ma'am Christy?
So we have here a message from a grade 6 pupil of Anita Romero Elementary School. He said that, in my opinion, social media enables you to communicate and stay connected with the family and friends around the world. Very well said, Kid. Thank you for sharing your ideas. So we can now write that concept as one of the surrounding ideas. Let's write, enable us to communicate. In writing concepts in the graphic organizer, we can use or write 1 to 3 words or just a phrase.
Let's read another answer here from Bicol Speaking Town. She said that, I think social media enables you to find outlet for your creativity and self-expressions. Wow, that's a good answer. So, you can now write that concept in one of surrounding circles or mind map. Let's write foster creativity and self-expression. Let me read another response of grade 6 pupil from Basud Central School. He said that, in my point of view, social media enables us to discover sources of valuable information and learning. That was another good idea. So, you can now write it on the remaining circle that surrounds our main idea. We can write sources of information. That's it. Remember, please make sure that all your surrounding ideas are related to the central idea. Thank you, children, for your active participation.
So let's go back to the question that we had earlier. What are the positive effects of social media to students? To answer this, you should keep in mind the answers that you had provided in your mind map. We can write a complete sentences based on your ideas and concepts in your mind map. So let's write your answer. Number 1, social media enables you to communicate and stay connected with your family and friends around the world. Next, we can say that it enables you to find outlet for your creativity and self-expression. Third, it enables you to discover sources of valuable information and learning.
So, we are done writing our 3 sentences. Next, step 3 is to make a thesis statement. Okay, so the 3 sentences or the 3 key points that we just made earlier are really essential in making our thesis statement. Thesis statement is 1 sentence which talks about the topic of your essay, your claim or opinion, and your points to prove your claim.
So, Ma'am Nancy, what is the format that our pupils need to follow in making a thesis statement?
Okay, grade 6 pupils, let's learn the format that we need to follow in forming a thesis statement. So, we just need to combine the 3 answers or key points we had earlier into one single unified statement. Alright, so this is the format of our thesis statement. First, we need to have the topic plus our claim or opinion plus the 3 reasons or 3 key points. Those reasons or key points will justify the claim. So now, let's make our thesis statement. So, first, we need to have our topic. What is our topic again? Okay, it is all about social media. So, let's write social media. And now, we're going to add our claim or opinion on the topic. Alright, what is our claim? So, based on the answer that we had earlier, our claim is positive effects of social media to students. So, we can begin our thesis statement by social media positively affects students. And then, we will add the 3 reasons or 3 key points to justify our opinion. Let's write the 3 key points or reasons we had earlier. First reason is enables you to communicate and stay connected with family members and friends around the world. Next, the second reason is it enables you to find outlet for your creativity and self-expression. And our third reason that will justify our claim is it enables you to discover sources of valuable information and learning.
So now, we can formulate our thesis statement. Social media positively affects students as it enables them to communicate and stay connected with family and friends around the world. Find outlet for creativity and self-expression, and enable the students to discover sources of valuable information and learning. So there you go, we just created our thesis statement. I do hope you were able to follow me, children. Great job!
So easy, right? Again, in making our thesis statement, we need to follow the format topic plus claim plus 3 reasons or key points to justify your claim. You know, children, your thesis statement will serve as your guide in writing the body and conclusion part of your essay. The 3 key points will be your topic sentence in the 3 paragraphs in the body of your essay. Please do remember that coherence is very important, meaning the presentation of connected ideas must be secured.
Now, let us go to the structure of your introduction. The first sentence in the introduction paragraph is the hook. The hook is your opener, your attention grabber. So what are the examples of hook? You can start your introduction with, at thought-provoking questions. You can also start with a quotation, definition, example, and statistics.
That's right, Teacher Christy. Listeners, please make sure that your hook is related or suitable to your topic and the content of your essay. For example, our topic is social media, and you choose to use statistics as your hook. You can write on your first sentence of your introduction, there are 3.484 billion active social media users worldwide. And the top social media networks are Facebook, which is 95%, Twitter, 84%, Instagram, 74%, LinkedIn, 62%, and the YouTube, 61%.
Okay, after the hook, it gives the background information. It gives more information on your chosen topic. Usually, it composes of 2 to 3 sentences. This is the example background info for your topic. Today, there is a tremendous variety of social networking sites, and this creates an environment where users can reach the maximum number of people without sacrificing the intimacy of person-to-person communication. Social media platforms are among the most widely used sources of information in the world. The easy and inexpensive access to the internet and a large number of registered users in these platforms make them one of the easiest and most effective ways to disseminate information. So, Teacher Nancy, we are done with the hook and the background info. The last sentence in our introduction paragraph is the thesis statement. Let's go back to the thesis statement we have formulated earlier. Social media positively affects students as it enables students to communicate and stay connected with family and friends around the world, find outlet for creativity and self-expression, and enables the student to discover sources of valuable information and learning.
So, Teacher Christy, we are done with the hook and the background info. The last sentence in our introduction paragraph is the thesis statement. Let's go back to the thesis statement we have formulated earlier. Social media positively affects students as it enables students to communicate and stay connected with family and friends around the world, find outlet for creativity and self-expression, and enable the students to discover sources of valuable information and learning. Grade 6 learners, let us read our introduction paragraph. There were 3.484 billion active social media users worldwide, and the top social media networks are Facebook, 95%, Twitter, 84%, Instagram, 74%, LinkedIn, 62%, and YouTube, 61%. Today, there is a tremendous variety of social networking sites, and this creates an environment where users can reach the maximum number of people without sacrificing the intimacy of person-to-person communication. Social media platforms are among the most widely used sources of information in the world. The easy and expensive access to the internet and the large number of registered users in these platforms make them one of the easiest and most effective ways to disseminate information. Hence, it is undeniable that social media positively affects students as it enables students to communicate and stay connected with family and friends around the world. Find outlet for creativity and self-expression. And enable the students to discover sources of valuable information and learning.
So, we already have our introduction. Were you able to follow, kids? I hope so. Next part is the body paragraph. These are the things we should keep in mind when writing the body paragraph of your essay. Number 1, body paragraph should contain explanation, examples, citations, and other supporting details. Through this, we can clearly explain our topic to our readers.
Number 2, body should discuss and explain the 3 key points written in the thesis statement. The first sentence of each paragraph is the body should contain the key points and will serve as your topic sentence for each paragraph. Going back to the 3 key points we have written in our thesis statement. Key point number 1 enables students to communicate and stay connected with family and friends around the world. Key point number 2 enables to find outlet for creativity and self-expression. And key point number 3, and enable the students to discover sources of valuable information and learning.
So, Ma'am Nancy, those 3 key points are the topic that we should explain one by one, elaborate, and give supporting details on our body paragraph. Again, that is why we have 3 paragraphs in the body part of our essay. The 3 key points should be the topic sentence for each paragraph. Number 3, body paragraph should have transitional words. Now, in writing our essay, we use transitional words or transitional devices. These are words or phrases that helps carry a thought from one sentence to another sentence or one idea to another idea.
So, what are the examples of transitional words or devices? Okay, there are a lot of transitional devices that we can use. Here are some examples. To add similar idea, we can use in addition, additionally, similarly, moreover, and also. If you want to show contrasting ideas, you can use however, on the other hand, in contrast, on the contrary, and nevertheless. If you want to give examples, you can use for example, for instance, such as, and namely. If you want to show time and order, you can use first, second, next, last, finally, eventually, before, after, currently, and last. Ma'am Christy, why do you think we need to use transitional words in writing our essay?
We need to use transitional words to make the flow of our essay smoother, easy to read and understand by the reader. So now, we are done with the important things to remember in writing the body of our essay. How should we start writing the body paragraph? First, we have to go back to the 3 key points in your thesis statement. This is because you will discuss the 3 points one by one and it will serve as your topic sentence for each paragraph. And what is our first key point, Ma'am Nancy?
Okay, the first key point is social media enables students to communicate and stay connected with family and friends around the world. You can begin your paragraph by this. First of all, social media is an effective and convenient way of communication. This can be your first sentence in the first paragraph in your body part. In this paragraph, you will now elaborate and give supporting details that will justify your key point. You should also add information that answer the WH question and how, which is of course related always to your key point, that can help prove your point. For example, how does social media enable the students communicate and stay connected with family and friends around the world? Then, you will explain and enumerate different ways on the details and justify your point.
Thank you, Ma'am Nancy. Same as to the second paragraph of the body. Again, the second key point in your thesis statement will serve as the main topic or topic sentence in the second paragraph. What was our second key point? That is right. In addition, fosters creativity and self-expression. That can be your first sentence for the second paragraph of your body. You will now again add details, give reasons, and provide examples that will prove your point. This will also the same format of your third paragraph in your body part. You may use the transitional words like lastly or finally to start your third paragraph with your key point.
Okay, Ma'am Christy. We are done with the body part. Let's discuss now how we will write the conclusion part. Conclusion is the last part of the essay and should sum up all the things that we have discussed in your body paragraph. You may use this format for your conclusion. Number 1 is the restatement of the thesis. In the introduction part, we have the thesis statement. And now, in our conclusion, we have to restate, reword, or rephrase our thesis statement. How do we reword? Think about new words. We just don't copy. We can use synonyms. You will change the words in the thesis statement, but you keep the meaning.
Okay, Ma'am Nancy. In writing our conclusion, we can start with any transitional words that we can use for conclusion paragraph, such as in conclusion, in summary, to sum up, finally, and then restate our thesis. For example, in conclusion, social media positively affects students as it provides better communication, foster creativity and self-expression, and an effective tool for education and learning. In our example, you can see that we use transitional devices and reword the thesis statement.
In addition, for the last sentence of your conclusion or the closing line, you can end it by asking a question, or you can pose a challenge or call to action to your reader. But always remember that it should be related to the message of your essay.
Thank you, Ma'am Nancy. I hope our learners learn a lot in our today's lesson. Thank you for listening. Till next time.
I do hope you enjoyed our discussion and gained understanding on our topic. I would like to give credit to the YouTube video of Teacheria Diaries. Thank you, Ma'am Jelly, and of course, thank you so much, listeners. Stay safe and God bless us all.
Before we summarize the lesson discussed to us by Ma'am Nancy and Ma'am Christy, we will be right back after this short reminder.
Kaibigan, alam mo na ba kung ano ang mga karaniwang sintomas ng COVID-19? Ito ay ang mga sumusunod: lagnat, pagkapagod at dry cough. Habang sa ilan naman ay sipon at baradong ilong, sore throat o diarrhea. Karamihan na nagkaka-COVID-19 ay gumagaling kahit walang espesyal na gamutan. Pero may ilan, tulad ng mga matatanda at may mga iba pang karamdaman, ang nakararanas ng hirap sa paghinga at pulmonya. Maaari itong humantong sa kritikal na kondisyon o maaaring ikamatay ng pasyente. May ilan naman na wala pang sintomas, pero pwede pa rin nilang maipasa ang virus sa iba. Kung ikaw ay may banayad na sintomas, manatili sa bahay, bumukod ng kwarto kung maaari at huwag munang makihalubilo sa mga kasama. Magsuot ng face mask at takpan ang bibig at ilong gamit ang tissue o panyo o manggas ng damit kung uubo o babahing. Iwasan munang makisalo sa iba sa paggamit ng mga kagamitan sa bahay. I-monitor ang sarili. Magpakonsulta ka agad sa iyong doktor kung ikay nahihirapang huminga o kung lumalala ang iyong sakit. Kung ikaw ay nasa mga lugar kung saan kumakalat ang COVID-19 o kaya may close contact sa mga taong kumpirmadong may COVID-19 o sa mga nag-aalaga sa kanila, may sintomas man o wala, ipagbigay alam ito sa health worker sa inyong barangay. Sa wastong pag-iingat, ang virus hindi kakalat. COVID-19, kayang-kaya nating tapusin.
Isang paalala mula sa DOH, UNICEF, USAID at ng himpilang ito.
Kaibigan, huwag ka na munang lumabas ng inyong bahay, maliban na lang kung bibili ng pagkain o may emergency. Tandaan ang mga sumusunod: paglalabas ng bahay, magsuot ng face mask. Siguruhing may 1 metro ang layo sa ibang tao. Magdala lagi ng alcohol o alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Huwag hawakan ang iyong mukha. Bago naman pumasok ng bahay, maghugas ng kamay gamit ang tubig at sabon sa loob ng 20 segundo o kaya mag-alcohol o sanitizer. Huwag munang humawak ng anuman. Isprayan ng disinfectant ang mga sapatos at iwan ang mga gamit sa may pintuan. Maligo at kuskusin ang bawat parte ng katawan. Ilagay ang pinaghubaran sa hiwalay na laundry bag at labhan agad. Ilagay sa hiwalay na tapunan ng mga gamit na gloves at face masks sa loob ng 3 araw bago itapon at ipakolekta. Ingatan ang sarili at ang iyong mga mahal sa buhay. Huwag mag-uwi ng virus sa bahay. Sa wastong pag-iingat, ang virus hindi kakalat. COVID-19, kayang-kaya nating tapusin.
Isang paalala mula sa DOH, UNICEF, USAID at ng himpilang ito.
And we are back. So it was an exciting learning opportunity to be with Teacher Christy and Teacher Nancy. We learned a lot from them on how to present a coherent viewpoint in an essay format. Now, to summarize what has been discussed today, we learned the following concepts on how to present a coherent viewpoint in an essay format. Number 1, to present a coherent viewpoint in an essay, we should follow a structure and present ideas in a manner that makes sense to the reader. Number 2, an essay consists of 3 major parts. We have the introduction, body, and conclusion. Number 3, to write a good essay, we should prepare a plan, an essay outline that will serve as our guide and make our ideas organized. And number 4, to write a coherent essay, we must secure a connection between the thesis statement and the topic sentence in each paragraph. So, once again, thank you Ma'am Nancy and Ma'am Christy for that very wonderful discussion. I'm sure our grade 6 students learned so much from you about our topic for today, and they are now very much ready to answer the task given by their subject teachers with regards to this lesson. Good luck, students. I know you can do it. So this is the end of our Paaralan sa Radyo episode for today. Thank you for spending your time with us as we continue to deliver relevant and quality education under the learning continuity plan of the Department of Education. I hope you enjoyed and learned a lot in today's episode. I am Ma'am Carmela, your host for Paaralan sa Radyo Radio program with Sir Ronel De Vera from Anita V. Romero Elementary School on the technical side through the guidance and supervision of Ma'am Emma V. Dasco, Education Program Supervisor, and Ma'am Nympha D. Guemo, Schools Division Superintendent of Schools Division Office of Camarines Norte. To all our listeners, be safe and have a fruitful day ahead. Till next time.
Nasistress ka na ba? Nagpapanik o natatakot dahil sa COVID-19? Normal lang ang ganitong mga reaksyon sa ngayon. Pero may magagawa ka para mapagtagumpayan ang sitwasyon na ito. Kayang-kaya mong gawin ang mga sumusunod. Ituloy lang ang pangangamusta sa mga kamag-anak at kaibigan gamit ang text, tawag o video. Di ka nag-iisa sa laban na to. Tiyakin na ang mga bata ay ligtas at nasa maayos na kalagayan. Kung ikaw ay nasa-stress na, huwag itong ibaling sa kanila. Tandaan, anuman ang iyong reaksyon ay maaaring makaapekto sa kanilang emosyon. Gawin sa bahay ang mga nakasanayan upang hindi mabagot o mabalisa sa panahong ito. Basta siguruhing protektado ka laban sa COVID-19. Magdala ng good vibes sa bahay. Sa wastong pag-iingat, ang virus hindi kakalat. COVID-19, kayang-kaya nating tapusin.
Isang paalala mula sa DOH, UNICEF, USAID at
Para malabanan ang COVID-19, ang kailangan natin ay tama at totoong impormasyon, hindi fake news. Huwag ka agad maniniwala sa nababasa at naririnig. Ang pagkalat ng mga maling paniniwala tungkol sa COVID-19 ay nagdudulot ng panik, takot at maling desisyon. Nakakasagabal din ito sa mga hakbang ng gobyerno para mapigilan ang lalong pagkalat ng sakit na ito. Laging i-double check kung saan nanggaling ang nabasa o narinig. Kunin lamang ang mahalagang impormasyon sa mapagkakatiwalaang sites tulad ng Department of Health, World Health Organization at UNICEF. Maging mapanuri at i-share lamang ang tamang impormasyon. Sa ganitong paraan, nakakatulong ka para sa maayos na pagtugon sa health crisis na ito. Sa wastong pag-iingat, ang virus hindi kakalat. COVID-19, kayang-kaya nating tapusin.
Isang paalala mula sa DOH, UNICEF, USAID at ng himpilang ito.
Pumapatak na naman ang ulan sa bubong ng bahay.
Aba, Pekto, pakanta-kanta ka lang dyan Natapos mo na ba ang iyong aralin?
Hindi pa po, Nay. Ay, katamad.
Subukan mong makinig sa radyo na nagbibigay programa sa pagtuturo.
Talaga po ba, Nanay? Meron po ba nun? Eh di mas masaya. Mas maiengganyo na akong mag-aral.
Oo, anak. Ang kailangan lang ang pakikiisa sa ibinigay nila